Hellcat.
Hello and welcome back to the channel where once again it's time for some more CEX Dreamcast Roulette. Now this was supposed to be two separate videos, but I decided after I recorded the first part I was going to wait for the other games to come. Basically I ordered 8 games because I wanted the cases for some reproduction games, and buying £4 games was the best way to go about it. So I ordered 2 copies of one game, 2 copies of another, 2 copies of another, and 2 copies of another. You'll see the 6 games in the second part of the video, but 2 more came today. Now, I don't think one of them is one of the original 8 because I ordered the game a few days later, went on there in stock at £6, one that I wanted. So pretty sure that's one of these because one of the original 8 just seems to be stuck in limbo, and every time I check it, it says it's been sent to Royal Mail, but it's not been dispatched, it's not in transit, it's just been like that for about 5 days, so I'm not really sure what's going on. But anyway, let's open these 2 and see if they are winners or duds. Oh, first of all, this one is taped up all the way around, so I have to chop all that off. So yeah, one of these was a £4 title that basically I just wanted to see if it had a good box. If it's naff, I'll just send it back. As you'll see in the second part of the video, not all of those 6 games were worth keeping. But I thought, you know what, buying the £4 titles is the best way to go about it. Buy them, keep the case, and then sell the game with the case, with the manual and the inlays basically on eBay. So, right, nearly there. This one is well taped. Much prefer the big boxes because they are far better for... Oh, I'm not there because it's got even more tape. Didn't notice. Loads of the mesh wrapping as well. There's the receipt. Which one is this? Oh yeah, this is the £4 title, this one. They packed it incredibly well for saying it's a £4 game, so I'm hoping it is in good condition, worth keeping, and not completely battered like a couple of those games that you'll see in the second part of the video. It's got a lot of wrap. A lot of wrap, like loads, but that's good because then when I sell stuff I can use it to wrap that stuff in. It is F1 World Grand Prix. Now obviously it's got tons of stickers on, but I don't see any cracks on the front. There are no cracks on the back, so that is good. Does it open? Yes. It has all of the hinges in the front, which is another important thing for when you want donor cases. It has all the hinges in the back, and it has the manual as well. So actually that is in amazing condition apart from the stickers. This is a game that I've pretty much got no interest in playing. I'm not a big F1 racing fan. I remember this came out on the N64 and I think it got pretty good scores. I've no idea if the Dreamcast version is meant to be any good, but that is a win. I can clean up that case and that will look really nice for one of my reproduction games. So that is cool. That is a win for that one. This one should be Tony Hawk's Skateboarding, and it is. I can see it through the box. It looks promising. It looks good condition. I kind of like the way these are wrapped like this as well. I think it keeps them pretty stable in transit. Wow. I'm not going to lie, that is really good condition. Again, not broken at all. All the hinges in the front. I've been really lucky, I think, with Dreamcast games. Again, it's got the manual. The manual is nearly mint, is what I would say. And the back half of the case is complete. That is absolutely amazing. That one, that's really, really good for £6. I was debating with somebody on Facebook yesterday about whether it would be worth buying mint condition Dreamcast games. He was on about, he sold a copy of Dead or Alive 2, and they put that for £35 in mint condition. It's £12 boxed, and there's so many copies boxed in stock. I said, there's no way you'd catch me buying one for £35 when I could buy a £12 one, and if it's CAC, send it back, because there's guaranteed to be some amazing condition ones in there for that price. I don't think the differences between boxed and mint are very fair. Some of them are so close. I've noticed games where there's only like a £2 or £3 difference, and other games have a massive £20+ difference. I just don't think it's worth it. Anyway, that is Tony Hawk Skateboarding. That's a win in my eyes. That is F1 World Grand Prix, and although it looks crap like that with all the stickers on, I can clean them up and that will look great as well. So let's go and roll on to the second part of the video. Hello and welcome back to the channel where once again it's time for some CEX Dreamcast Roulette. Today it's a big order of 8 games, and you're probably saying to yourself, 8 games in one go, that's going to be quite a lot of money. Not really, because actually only one of the 8 games is one that I want for my collection. The others were ordered basically because I want the cases for when I make some repro ones of more expensive games. Now I'll give you an example. I've got Skies of Arcadia here is a repro one. So I got a Choo Choo Rocket. I bought a sleeve, a front and back, and I got the discs made. And the discs just basically run on a stock Dreamcast. So this has saved me a lot of money. And Skies of Arcadia is probably my favourite Dreamcast game. So that was worth it. So on to the roulette anyway. The first game, I actually opened it already because it came 2 days ago before the others. It was Wwf Attitude. This was the one I wanted for my collection because I remember it being at the time the best wrestling game on the market. Now I had it on the PlayStation. I've never played it on the Dreamcast. The front of the case is okay. It opens fine. All the pins, I believe, are good as well. And it had the manual. I don't think there was any cracks anywhere on this case. No, it's got some scuff marks and stuff that I might be able to clean up. But other than that, this was a win. The case is fine. And this was a £4 game. Like I said, they're all £4 titles. The next one was already open when I opened the front door. Basically, it came in one of these. It was like this. I've not taken it out. It's literally like that. Not wrapped up. Terrible. Absolutely terrible packaging. Literally, it was like that. It wasn't even around the game. This was another £4 game, Worldwide Soccer 2000. And as you can see, they've got the old price, £5 on it. So a bit like when I was in Worcester and they had the games labelled up more expensive than what they are. This one's actually gone down to £4 now. This one is, the back of the case is fine. It's just got sticker marks. The front of the case has a crack down here. Like I said, this game isn't for me to play. The pins are all fine on the first half. Does it have a manual? It has a manual, and all the pins are fine in the second half. So basically, that is going to be useful. Basically, with these ones as well, the ones I want the cases for, I'll take the game out and the inserts and the leaflet and the pamphlet, the manual, and just put them all on eBay, basically, and sell them for, like, if I can sell them for £2, £3, £4, that pretty much pays for this, pretty much. That one's not too bad. Then we've got boxes. I'm assuming, I think a couple of them came from same stores. And it's the same old thing. If the cases are all smashed and stuff, I'll just send them back because they won't be any use for me. This one's wrapped up really well. I think there's actually only one game in this one. Makes me think, when they're wrapped like this, I usually tend to think that the game's in pretty decent condition to start with. So, and they think it's worth kind of wrapping it up. A lot of wrap. 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 This is another copy of Choo Choo Rocket. Oh, this case is smashed on the back. All smashed in the corner. That is not good. The front is fine. The front side's got a pin missing. The back side, it's got the manual, doesn't have the other disc. That side of the pins is okay. That one will, I'll probably send that back because that's all the back. It's smashed in the middle there as well. That is in pretty naff condition, really. Next one, another big box. It might not actually be all the 8 games here then. If there's not 2 in here, no. I'll have to tack on the other ones onto another video or something. This one's actually stuck. This one's actually a really big box, to be fair. 1 game or 2 in this one? Oh, just 1. There are multiples as well because like I said, I just wanted the boxes, so I just picked a bunch of £4 games. You probably think it's pretty crazy, but it's the best way to get the cases, because I've seen people selling like 10 cases with no games in, I think on Etsy for £120, and I'm just like, it's just ridiculous. To be honest, I'd rather buy a £4 game, sell the game, and put my repro in that case. This one is another copy of Wwf Attitude. This case is, the front's fine, the back's got a small crack there. The inside is all good as well, so that one might be worth, probably utilise that case, to be fair. Just a small crack. Small cracks like that aren't the end of the world, but like the one on Choo Choo Rocket where it was all bust, completely smashed in the corner, they're not really ones that I want to keep. So we haven't got 8 games here, so definitely not. Maybe there's 2 in this one. Oh yeah, there's 2 in this one. 2 more of the same, I think. Wrapped up well. It is another copy of Choo Choo Rocket. Oh, again, this one is all bust along here. That is cack. Oh, completely smashed. No pins, no pins in the front of the case, just a disc. Oh dear. That one is, that one's going back. That is absolutely cack. The thing is, I wouldn't, if I worked in CEX, I wouldn't take a game which is all bust like this. It's pointless because no one's ever going to buy it. It's just a really, oh, it's all smashed on the front too, completely smashed across the middle. That is in crap condition. The other one is another copy of Worldwide Soccer. This one looks more promising. Oh no, completely smashed. Bust all on the hinges inside. Oh yeah, that is another crap conditioned case. So pretty much none of those are particularly good. Maybe the 2 copies of WWF Attitude, where those cases might be worth keeping, but the rest, they're not really anything. Yeah, that was a pretty disappointing result. I thought that might be a good way of getting cases, but some of these, it looks like people have just put their crap games in these and then sold them to CEX for £1. And yeah, you're left with all these smashed pieces of turd. So that wasn't really a good result for me in the end. Anyway, that is it. I'll have a couple more still to come then, because that's only 6 of the 8. So hopefully those 2 might be a little bit better. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you again soon for another roulette video and some more reviews. Goodbye for now.